Hey everyone, for one of my first videos I figured I'd show you a new project car I'll be showing in my channel. It's a 1991 Nissan 240 SX. Actually, I don't know if you can see. It's a Super Hicas model. It's the Viper alarm system actually. It's right here. Do a little bit of a walk around. It's a little bit of a mess out here, but slammed on Raceland coilovers. I'm not exactly sure which ones. It was on the car when I got it, but as you can see, it's fairly low to the ground. The exhaust scrapes in my parking lot, but eventually maybe I can get a hold of Raceland and I can get a new tool to raise this back up, because the previous owner did not include it in it. Include when I bought the car. From what I've heard, this is the shark nose front end. I'm not quite sure. I'm still doing my research. I'm kind of new to Nissan. Actually switched over from Subaru. I had an 05 WRX wagon, which was a blast to drive, yes, but I wanted something rear-wheel drive. I'm not quite sure which wheels these are. I'm pretty sure they are 14 inches. I'm not sure the width. These are some cheap tires. They're about 40 bucks a piece. They slide pretty good. Got the back end. So every 240X SX I've seen, they have the yellow down here at the bottom instead of this clear, and I don't know if it's certain models that came with that, if it's the Super Hicas or what it is, but I like these taillights a lot better. It's got stock exhaust on it. I'm missing exhaust tip. Let's see if we can show you how low to the ground it is again. As you can see, you can't really see through to the other side, but yeah, there's my exhaust. Previous owner did remove the windshield wiper and the motor and everything, so now I have like a little hole. I don't know if you can see down into the trunk or not. It's kind of dark, but now there's a little hole, and when it rains it goes down in there. It's kind of a pain. Black Guns Matter. I'm gonna probably remove that sticker. It was on it when I got it. Yeah, it drives fairly nice. Clutch is a little weak. It needs a new transmission rebuild, clutch, flywheel, pressure plate, throwout bearing, all that good stuff. But once again, it's low to the ground. Can't really drive anywhere. It's been sitting. These windows, I'm in the state of North Carolina, so these windows are 3%. It's actually illegal. I'm not quite sure the legal limit. Pretty sure it's 20, but you never know. I'm trying to find some new window like trim piece right here, because this one's all scratched up and it's dented. I'll probably just end up resurfacing and redoing the other side, but this side's got dents in it. I don't feel like dealing with it, popping them out and sanding it down and doing all that good stuff. 240 SX. It's white, not one of my favorite colors on the car, but it's definitely nice. I'll probably repaint it white, just to give it that stock look, I guess. Original paint. Unlock it. We're gonna step inside. The interior's a little beat up. A little, as I say, it's kind of trashed right now, and it has just been completely neglected. This car, this is all falling apart, peeling back. It's just all falling apart. The window button trim, like inserts all broken, wiggly. Buttons are pushed way down in there. I can't even get to whatever this is. I haven't even messed with it since I got the car. It's probably a window lock. But has a little Priva PRV, I guess that's what that is. Little tweeters. I don't know if those come stock or not. I haven't done much research, but I do have the automatic, like electric windows and locks. But let's see. The interior, dirty, trashed, rips in the seat, little, like, I don't even know how you'd get those little creases out. It's just been a pain this whole time. Step in here, turn on maybe some lights. Got a little LED back here, that's pretty bright. So, take this down, it's in my way. So the previous owner actually has put a NRG steering wheel in here. I think this is called like Neo Chrome or something like that. It's pretty slick, but it has like some finger indentions in the back. It holds pretty good. I like it. Do have the quick release, so it can come off. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, so I'm not going to do that right now. On the dash, we actually have 330,000 miles on the body, and looking over the body and everything, the body being straight, nothing broken. Sorry about that, y'all. Actually, I heard something and didn't know quite what it was. It's kind of late. I didn't know. It made me nervous. So, but anyway, I was going over the body. There's no rust on the car. It's got a little bit of dents from being so low to the ground. The previous owner, there's no paperwork, but the previous owner said that the motor was changed out and it should only have 80,000 on it. Changes to a little Galaxy shift boot. I like it better. My girlfriend got that for me for birthday present. I'm not quite sure what shift knob this is. Transmission's really loose. Gearbox, it's all over the place. There's no AC at the moment. I don't know why that's not working. The compressor, everything works. It holds Freon. Not quite sure what that is. We'll figure that out. It's got this cheap radio in it. Not quite sure what brand. It doesn't really do the job. It doesn't work most of the time. It works when it wants to. And this has a EQ in it, a massive, like EQ7 massive, whatever this is, I don't know. This car actually, from my knowledge, was a previous pro audio car, I think it was, he said. So the interior and everything, pretty neglected. All he wanted was his music. So, but we do have some cracks in the dash. I'm gonna figure out where to get one of these new dashes, or maybe just put a cover over it, because I heard they're pretty expensive if you can even find one. They're pretty rare. Got some chipping over here. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry, I'm doing this video kind of late, but the interior's not in the best condition. And pro audio car, it stripped in the back. He's actually cut the support for the rear seat, so I don't know how I'm gonna get one of those to put the rear seats back in here, but I do not plan on making this another pro audio car. The hack wiring job, this guy did, I mean, he knew what he was doing, but he didn't know how to tuck and just make everything neat. For the most part, the interior back panels, they're pretty clean, nothing scuffed up on them really. Yeah, surprising for stock 91 240. Let's get back on the side. It's dirty, it hasn't been cleaned in a while. Like I could probably run my finger across this. Yeah, don't know if y'all can see that. Pretty dirty, but yeah. Sunroof, manual sunroof, it's kind of broken at the moment, so we're gonna go down here and we're gonna pop the hood. So one of the previous owners, not the one I got it from, but guy before him actually has cut out the original fuse box. I don't know if this is the original or not, but he has cut it out, and yeah, this is the original. It has a Nissan on it, but they cut it out and spliced all the wires back together. Everything works. It's kind of a hack job. I don't know why anybody would do that, but eventually I'm gonna figure out how to get those put back order and rewired and just done right and make it look good. If anybody knows how to fix that, anybody knows who could do it in the Western North Carolina range, that'd be nice. It's got a Gredia, what is it? Gredia strut tower support. This has the twin cam 16 valve. I don't know if you can see that. It runs pretty good. It needs some work. It's missing the valve cover bolts. Weren't in it when I got it. I don't know. Gonna end up replacing that and do the whole valve cover gasket, repainting the valve cover. Got this filter over here. It's just a cheap, like, I believe it's Spectre or something like that. I don't know. It's not bolted down or anything. Like, this whole airbox support is just floppy. I mean, not airbox support, but just piping and everything's floppy. Nothing's bolted down. Kind of new to this, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of research. This will be a long project. If anybody knows any tips or tricks, just leave it down in the comments. That'd be great. I'll be trying to get back to every one of you and ask some questions and get maybe this car back in its original condition or somewhat close to it in the way I like it. Does need a lot of work, that's for sure. Needs new rubber lines and stuff. They're pretty weak, rubber hoses. But this car does have ABS and power steering. Has I believe the Super Hicas is the only model that came with the ABS. I might be mistaken for the S13 model, but pretty sure. The Super Hicas, the Hicas system's actually been blocked off. I'm not quite sure what they did there. Gonna have to get in there eventually and figure it all out. Wish I could get some light in here for y'all. There's not much else to see. I mean, it's pretty dark at the moment. Wish I had a flashlight on me, but I don't. But if anybody has any spare parts and willing to help out with cheap prices, I'll definitely be interested. I want to get this thing back up and running, or not running, it's running, but back on the road and not worry about any parts falling off. Like, I don't know what that is. It just dangles. I'm pretty sure there's a little plastic piece that's supposed to hook on there, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I do like the shark nose instead of the pig nose. The pig nose has never been really my favorite, so I do like this. I'll end up either redoing this bumper or finding a new one and repainting it and doing all that good stuff. But other than that, there's not really any dents in the car. There's a few dings. There little ding right here. I don't know if you can see that in the lighting. Probably not. It's very light. But just the hack job they did in the rear end is just amazing. Like, you can see through the glass, all the wires are just sitting there. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's my 1991 Nissan 240SX Super Hicas. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, thumbs up, subscribe. That'd be awesome. I hope to bring more content in the future of this 240. Plan on making it a drift build if I can find another daily. But as of right now, this is my daily build. And yeah, that's about it.